Sorry, I farted.
Hello, everyone. How you guys doing tonight? Today, we're from this beautiful world. Welcome to another Beer and Cheese Tuesday. As always, I have Bumpy here, Mr. Bumpy Isms. Cheers, bro. It's always good to have you here. Yeah. So we're gonna beer some beer and beer. Yeah, we're gonna pair some beer and cheese and see how well it goes. Not having a goes at a day. But cheers to the chat when y'all pop on in if you do. And we're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to just show and tell first, and we'll do a full pairing review. Cheers. And cheers to Steven, who just popped in. Cheers, man.
Cheers, Steven, too.
Steven, too. All right, here we go. We're going to bring Bumpy up right about now.
Okay. So, I haven't quite sliced them all up yet, but that's what the cheese is looking like. A couple of slices off the big old block. Hopefully this one's better than last week's. Even though this one is hotter, supposedly, than last week's. Same thing, though. It is a cheddar cheese. I hope that it has a better cheddar to it, too. Be nice to have more of a non-mild cheddar and a more sharper cheddar. This one, once again, Market Basket brand, is extremely hot. It's Carolina Reaper pepper cheddar cheese. And what I figured I would pair with this is a beer that I've never had before, like a style even.
Oh,
Schilling, an American Zoigl.
Oh, wow.
So it's an American style Zoil lager. It's 4.3% ABV. This was just canned January 20th, so a few weeks old. The Zoil, I guess I looked it up because I didn't really know, and it had something to do with like corn, using corn and stuff in it. I'm not sure what the difference would be between that and adjunct lager, but I don't know.
Right. Yeah, no, that's
it's like American corn and American hops or something like that. But I'll give it a pour.
Crazy. I'm reading about it now. I'm kind of trying to figure out what the hell. I've never heard of one this style.
Yeah. I guess a regular Zoigl is from the Czech Republic area, but the American Zoigl is and it's not a lot of literature I could find by doing a quick search, but yeah, it pours with a rocky white head. It's a nice golden yellow, and I don't know why my camera is coming up so dark right now. It might be because I don't have the light on behind me, but yeah, really good effervescence you can see right there. But yeah, it's a beautiful looking lager. It does have a little bit of a, I mean, it's clear, but it does look like it's like an unfiltered look to it. So, yeah, there we go. I could definitely smell the corn.
You can't? Corn? Oh, no, wow, crazy. All right.
And hoppiness, yeah. So,
cool.
Moving on to see what you got.
Yeah, let's do it. I got to get my beer. Let me get it in the cooler. Cheers, Bumpy. All right. Let me get my beer real quick. All right, so I got a best beer, I guess you could call it that. It's from Shiner. It's their Holiday Cheer ale brewed with peaches and pecans from Spotzel Brewery. Spotzel? 5.4%. Had it in my fridge for a very long time. Let me go ahead and pour it up. I'll just pour it in. Pour in my snifter. This was canned 126 Oh, it's fresh. Unless that's a best you drink by.
Mm.
Hey, Chanio. Cheers. All right, so nice. Dark amber, dark copper color. It looks like a red ale. Like a dark red. Real on the lighter end of a brown or an amber, maybe an amber ale. Darker amber with a khaki head. Smells pretty damn good and interesting. Wow, that's peachy. I figured that I would go with a tube of regular goat cheese, just regular, no sweetener in it, no sweetness, no honey, no nothing, just straight kind of a sour whatever, to see if I can bring the sweetness of the beer out and see if it'll mold together with the cheese. So that's what we got. I'm going to open it up. I've got my spoon because that's basically all you need. You don't need a knife for it really, but we'll go ahead and open that up. So we'll see if that works. Hopefully it does. Let's see if Bumpy's cheese and beer works now. Yeah. Cheers. Good luck.
Yeah, the beer, I mean, I did smell it and taste it already, so I do like it. But yeah, out of the aromas, I mean, the first thing I kind of got was corn, but you start getting a little bit kind of a nice zesty, herbally smell from the hops, or herbal smell. Throw Y's after everything. A little bit of like a doughy breadiness in the aroma too. But yeah, so it smells nice, and then you drink it. Cheers.
And that's a cheers, definitely.
It's got like about a medium feel to the body. It's a little bit smooth on the palate. Good carbonation to it though. It does finish on the drier side. Big flavors of the malt coming through. It's a very doughy maltiness with some corn. A nice kind of herbal, zesty hoppiness. I think to me, like I pick up like a little splash of like a lemon or something as well. And it just kind of lingers with the whole beer, just kind of lingers on the finish. So I still have a doughy, bready flavor from the malt. Can't really say I'm still got the corn lingering, but the hops just linger on with the same flavor. Bitterness, I'd say, is like a mild moderate. It's probably a little bit more bitter than what you'd find out of like an American adjunct lager. Definitely a lot more hoppy though. It's a delicious beer. Yeah, 4.3 ABV.
4.3. Oh wow,
Yeah.
Sashi.
It'd be nice if it was like, like super cheap, because yeah, it's another one of those beers that would just be great to have in the fridge all the time. But it's $17 whatever for a 4-pack. It's like
right for a 4.3.
Okay. So yeah, I started getting the sniffles. It always happens like right before beer and cheese. My nose started wanting to act up and wants me to sneeze all over the place. So here we go. I can smell. What's nice about this, I can kind of smell the cheddar. When it was the other one, the other cheese I did with the scorpion peppers, that was like it was like the burning rubber tire. It's like just the scorpion pepper itself was just giving off so much not great aroma to me. But this I can kind of pick up the cheddar a little bit. It does still smell kind of buttery and mild. And I do get little hints of of pepper as well. But yeah, this one at least smells so much better. So I'm hoping that the flavor is going to be a lot better, and we'll see how the heat impacts me as well. Oh,
All
going out to
right, dude. Teasers.
Good luck.
Yeah.
creamy, buttery cheddar, and then the heat hits. Much better flavor though. It's got this kind of like it's a little kind of earthy vegetal, but you get that almost like a bell pepper type flavor out of it, and then the heat starts to hit. Ooh, it's like I just ate a mouthful of red pepper flake or something. Going for more. At least this one has flavor. This cheese, from what I don't eat tonight, because I mean it's a pretty large block. The last one I threw away because I'm like, I don't want to eat it. I'm sure nobody else wants to eat it.
Right.
This we can shred up and we'll find something to use it on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got a good flavor to it. Little pepper seed I just bit. And the seeds where most of the heat is, right?
Right.
This one doesn't seem as hot as the scorpion one for some reason. Maybe it's because it's like it's more sparse. I mean, it's kind of there, but it's not just this big red veiny all the way through. You know,
Right.
I think it's more like the blended pepper. I mean, I am still getting some kind of moist feeling upper eyebrow, around the nose, the brim of the nose, starting to kind of feel a little damp, but it's not killing me. A little bit of heat building in my sternum, so hopefully I don't end up with bad acid reflux later on. We got to see how this pairs with a beer now. But so far I'm happy with both by themselves. So let's pair.
All right, dude. Cheers. Yeah, dude. Good to see you, man.
It really amplified the that kind of bell pepper and earthy tone of the pepper. I think it kind of spiked the heat a little bit too. It does distract a little bit from the doughiness of the malt and stuff. And I think the kind of corny and the hops still kind of shine through. I gotta do just like a little bit. Yeah. Just to redo this. So I get the cheese, so mild cheddar again. I do wish that they would do it with a sharp cheddar. I'm so sick of the little mild cheddar. Yeah. So the hops, kind of kicks up that kind of lemon note out of the hop a little bit. It does cut back a little bit on the doughiness of the beer, but it I think makes the hops shine a little bit even more with the cheese prior to the beer. All right. Cheese, beer, and then cheese. The cheeses.
All right. Cheers, yeah. Bears and what is that
Here's
called? Cheers. How about just cheers? Cheers.
Yeah, I think that kind of just masks the cheese note up front with the cheddar. It does seem to take a little bit of time before the heat starts to kick in. Starting to get the body chills now. Yeah. I think they do pair well together, the beer and the cheese. So we're good.
Nice. Can I ask you one question though?
Yeah.
Is this killing you? What did you mention about the beer like body and stuff? I didn't catch that.
I said it was like a medium body. It's got
Also,
kind
it's
of
got a
it's got
richer.
kind of a smoothness to the palate. But you do get a
Nice.
good amount of carbonation out of it. Yeah, this one's not
Oh, no.
killing me. That cheese, it is building though. I mean, I'm starting to really feel it in the chest. I'm getting that warmth. My tongue right in the is just on fire right now. My nose is starting to run. I got the chills that just went like throughout my arms and down my sides.
Jeez.
So yeah, I mean the heat does get you, but it's not, like I say, at least it's flavorful. And I think that makes it seem less hot, because the other one was it just tasted bad, and it was just that's all it was. It was just heat and bad flavor. It's like that. It just didn't work. This at least has good flavor.
Nice.
And I think that they spread it out a little bit more than that scorpion one, because the scorpion one was just like red, like just veins. It was just like veins all the way throughout of ground up scorpion pepper. Just blended all the way throughout the cheese. So this at least looks like it was like ground up or diced up Reaper pepper, and it was kind of just sprinkled in throughout. So I think that if they did it the same way as the scorpion one, I think it probably would have been a little bit more difficult to eat. But yeah, good.
Nice. All right, dude. Thanks, Bumpy.
Thanks.
Cheers. Take that beer now, quick. Fucking get that torch off your damn tongue. All right, let's bring Chatio up and do the full show. And do it.
Yeah. All right. Sorry, I was looking for the link. I never saw it, and I was like, oh well, shit. All right, but we are here. We are here with some Murray's smoked Gouda. So yes, I am the basic B of the group tonight. It was 5 or 10 pounds for $10 a pound. I got a half a pound right here, so I don't think I'll be without smoked Gouda anytime soon. So there you go. Love me some good smoked Gouda. Busy at work, I didn't have time to go out and get a beer, so I'm just gonna try to pair it with a Upslope Citra Pale Ale. Says it's floral, juicy, brilliant, 5.8% ABV. And best by date is April 10th, 25. So, hey, a freshie. All right.
All right.
Freshie from the liquor store. I'm shocked. Pour it up in my little rainbow glass. Wish this brewery still had these glasses. I like them. All right. Back a little bit. There it is. Oh, yeah. Almost a honey yellow in color. Lots of effervescence going on there. It is sticking to the side. Oh, well, it happens. Good one-ish finger head, rocky head. Yeah, that looks great. But let's start out with the cheese. I could go for some cheese. So we've got a nice smoked Gouda. Got a little bit of a smoke ring right there. You can kind of see it there. A little bit of hard rind. Very flexible, very melty. Looks like it would be good on the grilled cheese. Give it a smell. Oh, yeah, that's heaven. That's what you call money right there. It's completely getting the smoke off of it. A little bit of cheesiness. Yeah, it's just the smoke. It's going to be a smoke show. Cheese.
All right, Jesus. Where's Cheezers? There it is.
Cheezers. Very melty in the mouth. Very, very good smoke flavor. Not overly smoky, but it's the perfect smoke flavor. And then that nice goodiness kind of comes in. A little sweet, very inviting. It's yeah, definitely delicious cheese. I can't stop eating it, so I need to put that down, and we'll delve into this Citra Pale Ale from Upslope out of Boulder, man.
Right. They're in Boulder? Really? Oh,
Upslope, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you're getting a nice hop note to it. It's a floral. It's a little bold, not overly bold. Sweet sweetness to it. Very tasty. Definitely a good go-to IPA here. Or not IPA, sorry. Pale Ale. Citra Pale Ale. Almost grab the IPA instead.
Citra Pale, nice.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, very, very nice beer. Pretty refreshing. Well earned today after work. All right, let's go with the Gouda cheese before the beer.
All right.
Cheese.
Beers.
Jesus.
Jesus.
Jesus. Please be delicious.
That's definitely an interesting mix. You're getting the floral notes with some smokiness to it. My gosh, yeah, that actually worked. I didn't think it would. Thanks to a little research, I saw that they could work, and I believe it does pretty well. But the cheese is good. The creaminess kind of cuts the boldness of the beer, and kind of just smooths it out. With the beer, it starts out bold, floral, then just moves into the smoky creaminess of the cheese. Very delicious mix. I'll have a number next time around.
Sweet.
Cheers.
All right, dude. Cheers. Cheers, Chatio. All right, thanks, bud. All right. Here's going. They wouldn't put my link up. YouTube rejected your comment. This usually means they think it's spam. I didn't say anything. I said if anyone wants to hang after we're off air, I will put the link up towards the end. That's all I put. Okay. So let's go ahead and get into this beer. YouTube robots are great, huh? So Sputzel Brewing out of somewhere in Texas. Shiner, of course. It's a Shiner, Texas. Shiner tag out of beer. Holiday cheer with peaches and pecans, 5.4% on the nose. I'm getting a heavy peach caramel. It's got a bit of caramel sweetness in there with the malts. Very peachy. Slight pecan is definitely slightly popping its way through. So it's got like a nice little balance of the two. It smells like they put the extract in there, not real fruit. They could have put puree, but it's not puree looking. So they might have put just like flavoring. It's not like chemi taste smelling. It's just got that really overly dramatic sweet, like syrup. Then you're getting the caramel. The more you dig your nose in, you get a real heavy, peachiness. But you do get that. Well, you get the caramels. You get a little slight like breadiness from the malts. No hops at all. There might be like a little tiny edge of hops in there, but it's nothing like spectacular. All right, let's drink it. Cheers. I'm curious on this one.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, it's really peachy. Tastes like extract peach for sure. I only know this because I brewed I brewed the John's beer with the peach, or it was Alex's, and I used that stuff, and it tastes just like it. Tastes just like it. It's not terrible though. They actually added the right amount, so it's not coming off as like terribly bad. But you can tell it's that stuff. I could be wrong though. I mean, they smacked me on the head, Shiner. I'm sorry. It tastes like it. You get the like a slight little winter spiciness from it, like from spices. Maybe a little cinnamon on the tongue. Yeah, I get that little like cinnamon kind of bite, little nutmeg, peaches. I get a little nuttiness, but it kind of works in with the malts that are used here. So you don't really get that pecan nuttiness, really. It's more of just like a overall nut. That's kind of terrible.
Oh, nuts.
But it's got like a sweet caramel in the front. It's got that sweet caramel peach, and then it kind of dries off towards the back. It's a little more spicier on the back of the palate, and there's no alcohol. Obviously, it's only 4.54. So, I mean, it's holding a nice, really, really nice head retention. It's really good on this. Seems nice. Drying in the finish. It's holding up really well. It's only like a few weeks old, so that's cool. Unless it's a drink by, but it doesn't say that. So 126. It's actually like, yeah, 2 weeks old. Damn, cool. All right, so I wanted to do a regular goat cheese. And this is one from Vermont. I got it over at Fred Meyer or Kroger. King Super, I think they're all part of that too in Colorado. But yeah, good cheese. Had it before. Go over the nose before I cut it. It's just got that nice kind of sour tart, almost citrusy, goaty rawness. Smells really good. Almost smells kind of like cottage cheese, but on the goat side of it all. Has kind of a cottage cheesy kind of smell with a little more rough, farmy kind of like smell to it. Now, I had a bunch of sushi and shrimp before the show, so I apologize. I was eating so fast. Dude, I had the biggest burp in the world of God. Like, it was like, boo! It was like, Jesus.
It's like Booger from Revenge of the Nerds.
Yeah, dude. I thought my stomach was going to come out of my mouth. All right. Yeah, it smells so. I love goat cheese. Oh my God. Let's just eat it.
Just swallow it.
Swallow it.
Yeah,
citrusy. Got a citrus kind of sour, cheek puckering kind of tanginess to it, with that little edge of that nice big edge actually coming through the back, sneaking up and giving me that nice raw kind of farmy, raw, unpasteurized kind. I'm sure they pasteurized this, but from the goat, it's just got that goaty thing. Very cool. I love it. Yeah. So goat's milk. Love goat's milk. So let's go ahead and it's a really fast one today, huh? I don't really have much more to say about the cheese. Let's do cheese before beer. Chubbers. Here we go again.
Chubbers.
I hope this works. It should. It works better with the sour ale, but a fruited sour, let's say. Ooh. That toned down the peach a little and actually brought in a little apple. Red apple. Red apple with peach. The pecan's not there. The nice farmy goaty thing is stuck in the back. It actually threw that citrus in with the beer as well, so it added a little bit of citrus to the beer itself. It just kind of blended really well. Wasn't off-putting at all. It's not off-putting. Very, very nice. Very, very parable for sure. I want to get, let me just get a little bit more. I just want to see what that did. I want to try and mix it through my mouth a little more and let the beer kind of mix through the cheese a little before I swallow the cheese. Oh, that citrus breaks down the peach. Adds a little more lemon, a little more bitterness from the hops comes out. If any, I mean, probably really low on this beer, but imagine. But it seems like the hoppiness or the spices are coming out a little more from the cheese. Being that there's no flavor in the cheese except for more of a citrusy tart, it's just it really enhances anything that's coming out of the beer. So it really works well. I really like how it's bringing stuff out of the beer in a good way. Let's do beer before cheese for science.
For science.
No, not good.
Guess what?
Well, both are good. It just don't. It doesn't work. It works better. Cheese before beer. The cheese kind of wipes out, or the beer gets wiped out by the cheese for some reason when you do it that way. I'd rather have the cheese first and have it mixed through. It really brings out that enhances that beer a lot. Very good. I'm digging that. That's cool. I'll have to try that again sometime with some other, maybe next year when we have no more holiday beers. But all right, that's all I've got to say. I'm done. Let's go ahead and get back to Bumpy and get his last thoughts on his pairing.
Yeah, so the cheese is much better than last week's cheese. I already said, I wish it was more of a sharper cheddar than what it is. But much better flavored heat. It does build and it does get pretty hot. But yeah, I would land this cheese in like the mid-range, very good. I would say if it was a sharper cheddar, probably creep it up there a bit more in the top end or even possibly low end excellent. But yeah, once again, they did a good job with the heat. I think this one was a little bit better controlled, and the flavors are better. The beer, very delicious beer, American Zoikel from Schilling. I like it. I would throw it in bottom end excellent, and I think that the pairing went pretty well. So
Very good.
Pretty good pairing. I mean, the heat definitely from the cheese. I mean, it does distract from a lot, but I think some of the notes and stuff that I was able to still pick out, the enhancements to either cheese or beer, were noticeable. So good pairing. So overall, yeah, a great night of beer and cheese.
Fuck yeah, it's fantastic. All right, man. Well, thank you, Bumpy. Again, we'll get back to you on the shouts, but let's get Chatio back up here. Cheers.
Cheers.
And yeah, the cheese. This is a go-to. The Murray smoked Gouda, absolutely a go-to cheese for me. I love it. I love the smokiness in it. Love the creaminess of it. I'm looking at what's left of this block, and I can probably make some Gouda mac and cheese or something this weekend, since this cheese's best by date is the 22nd, 23rd of this month. So I got it pretty darn fresh. That's a first. So I'll score the cheese Give it a 97. It's up there in my book. It's just one of my favorite cheese out there. As far as the Citra Pale Ale from Upslope Border Colorado, it's good. It's not great. It's not one of my favorite Citra Pale Ales, but it's very suffice. It's well above average. It's a beer is give it like an 85. Pretty darn good in my book. Combination. I only did the cheese before the beer. I did forget to do it the other way around. I did do it the other way around. It just didn't work. So the cheese before the beer, and let the cheese kind of get around your mouth, and then have some beer. That was phenomenal. That combination was a solid 92. I loved it. It was great.
All right.
Cheers.
Awesome. Cheers, dude. All right.
Cheers.
You guys got some good pairings tonight. I had one as well. Not bad. I think mine's not as good as your guys's though, but it's still okay. This beer is pretty good. I liked that it was very reduced on that. I'm trying to think of the word, but peaches wasn't like super crazy, so it was kind of nice having a good balance with the actual beer itself, spices, with anything else that's added there. A little bit of nuttiness came through, but the peach wasn't too extravagant. It wasn't like the top thing in the beer, even though they say it on the can. But I liked that it wasn't overwhelming. So it was not off-putting. It was a very decent beer to drink. I would give it also an 85. I would go with an 85, which is actually within the what, lower end very good, or very good, like maybe quarter way into very good. It's not bad, pretty good. So and the cheese, I've had it before. It's always good. I like it. I'll give it a 95 because it's fucking good. It really is. I mean, it's I like Vermont's cheeses. So yeah. And the pairing was better. Cheese before beer, beer before cheese, as you heard me say, was just, I don't know. The beer kind of went away. Cheese kind of came in. Cheese before beer, the beer kind of works its way into the cheese, and it brings out all the flavors that were some flavors that weren't there when I originally tasted the beer without the cheese. So it was kind of nice, and they were good flavors. They weren't off-putting. It was very good. So the pairing, I'd probably go with I'd probably do like a 88 out of 100. Not too bad. Not too bad. Something to try, if anything. I think I'd rather have. I think a honey would have been better with this. A little bit of a honey goat or something like that would have been really good. So yeah, that's all I got. So I'm not trying to rush. Just trying to get this show going. So let's go ahead and just trying to bring it up here. It's just the three of us. Let's leave it where we're at, and we'll let Bumpy do his first. He'll be the first to do your shouts. There you go.
Yeah. Shout out. Well, I'll say if anybody hasn't watched the FLX boys over at FLX Beer Reviews, you got Dan and Mike. Check out their channel, their videos on their beer reviews. I think they do a good job with the overall just entertaining factor of the two of them. They work well together, and they put out some good reviews with extra commentary on various subjects throughout a beer review. Plus, Dan does a good job with his editing skills on the videos. On my channel, I have my beer reviews. I put out 3 a week, so they go Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday, and then my frozen pizza reviews are on Tuesdays. So dropped one today. It was the Red Baron Bacon Lovers. It's a thin and crispy crust. So yeah, if you're into frozen pizza or pizza, check that out. All my videos drop at 11 a.m. Eastern, and yeah,
Nice.
that's it. Cheers.
All right, Bumpy. Cheers.
I will shout out someone. I don't think we shouted him out in a long time. It is the old Growler. I think he
Okay.
used to be like a sports commentator or a sports newspaper, or he worked at like somewhere he was a writer. Check out the old Growler. Good channel, very knowledgeable man on beer. A lot of fun to watch. As for me, over on the Adventures of Chatio channel tomorrow, my chicken fettuccine Alfredo meal I cooked comes out tomorrow, and yes, of course, I review it after I cook it. So check out that video. It was a lot of fun to put together. I did it on my camping camping stove burner on my coffee on my kitchen table. Still have yet to burn my house down with it, so I guess that's a good sign. Cheers.
Nice. Cheers. Cheers, man. I just subscribed to you right now. I was not subscribed to that. I could not find your fucking channel for the life of me. So wait, I'll put your link up there because that let me just throw that up real quick.
Yeah, I did a hiking video last weekend as well in the snow. It was cool.
All right, so there's Chatio's link. You changed you're not. What were you before? Were you just Chatio? You just Chatio, weren't you?
No, I'm still Chatio. It's just the second channel over there.
Oh, sorry. All right, gotcha.
Yeah, channel number 2.
All right,
The fun channel.
Good. All right. Well, thanks, guys. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna shout out a couple people here before I get to mine. Be Northwest Small Batch Brewing, Stephen 2, as Paul likes to call us, Stephen 1, Stephen 2, this, that. But but he's just Stephen. And I'm gonna see him soon as the snow gets the fuck over with. But his last thing he did was a Deringer. Oh God, I butchered that. But he got a little small bottle from another YouTuber, and it sounded pretty good. I kind of want to get it. It's a bourbon that he tried, and he likes it, and he doesn't really like bourbon a whole lot, I think, is what I recall, and he liked that, so I kind of want to get it now. He also does shorts. He does Thursday shorts, and his last thing he did was it was hot tip Thursday, sorry, but he did his short was peanut butter crack, and he said just eat it on there. So another one shout out is Squatchy Brew Dude, another great dude. Shouted him out a lot, but he's got a couple of videos, late videos. He's been doing the pizza thing as well, kind of getting into it, going to different pizzerias and checking out their shit. The last one he did, he really liked, so go check that out if you haven't already. The one before that was Best Place for Pizza and Beer in Phoenix. So very cool dude. I've met him in person, and very cool to meet him. So as far as my show goes, Beer Cheese Tuesday next week will be any alcohol and cheese, second week of the month. So bring whatever you want, alcohol-wise, adult drink beverages, as Thomas Middle says, something like that. And then any cheese. And that is at 5:30 my time, 8:30 East Coast time, and 6:30 Chatio's time. I'm trying to, and then Wednesday tomorrow will be all spun out. We all got some adjectives, those that were on the panel, but those that want to be there for a first time can just bring whatever they want. If they haven't been there in a while and they have some words, bring a beer based on those words. You only need one word, really, but it would be great if you could find a beer based on all 3 adjective words. So we'll spin a wheel at the end. We do a guessing game. Chatio was the last winner. Congratulations for last month. And that is yet to come into you. Wait on my paycheck. So I'll get that out to you soon. I am going to be sending some beers to you guys too in a select group. Of course, you two are on that group. But I am going to get some beers out from the NEPA I did. It actually is a NEPA, not a DNEPA. I wanted that fucking DNEPA. But I got a 7.4 NEPA with the Slow People Go Faster. It is in the keg right now at 30 PSI, trying to get carbonated. So I'm hoping to try that within the next day or two. And hopefully it really came out nice. So I hope you guys like it when you get it. And what else is there? Well, I'm brewing Thursday. I'm brewing an American stout. It's mainly for my wife because she loves stouts, and I need to get her something so she doesn't have to go to the store and buy it all the time. Same here with my beer. So I do the bigger beers for myself and her, so we don't have to do that. Those little 7-gallon ones are coming soon. I'm going to do I'm actually doing a Schwartz beer for the competition for the National Homebrewers competition coming up in end of April. I got to get it in there soon. So I've got about a month and a half to crash it, I think, after I make it. So it'll be good. I'll use some gelatin. But yeah, look out for that. Hopefully I can win a fucking contest for once. But just brewing beer, man. Just brewing beer. I love brewing beer, and I love beer. So that's all I got to say. Cheers, you guys. Thank you to the chat, first of all, for being here. I appreciate you so much. We do. And if you haven't already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button and subscribe to these two fellows as well as myself. Yeah, it's really all I got to say, except for thanks for being here, guys. Bumpy Isms and Chatio, it's good to have you on the panel. Cheers.
Cheers, man. Cheers, everybody.
Have a good night, day, wherever you're from, this beautiful world. Now after one more sip. Cheers. 46 minutes. Nice. Good show. All right, we're out of here. Oh, 1 second. If anyone wants to be on the little thing with us later or after the show, here you go. Come on in. Okay. Cheers. Hey, City. Cheers, man. All right, Northwest. Yeah, we're out of here. I'm done. I'm talking too much. Okay.